I've mentioned I have a new personal trainer who replaced the trainer I worked with for the last 6 months. Dan, the new trainer, has a different approach to training than my old trainer. A lot more intensity and a lot less talking. He shows me the exercises he wants me to do, watches me do them, and only comments to correct my form. At the end of each session, I'm sweating profusely, gasping as I try to get enough oxygen, and I leave the gym staggering slightly. My definition of a rigorous and good workout. Sick, I know, but it works for me. Because I get to determine how quickly I move through each workout session by not taking breaks or socializing. I've picked up the pace, and instead of being in the gym for 60 minutes, I'm done between 30 and 45 minutes. After finishing early for the third session in a row, Dan asked if I was okay with not working out for a full hour. He explained the routines I was doing were supposed to take an hour to finish, but because of the intensity with which I was working, I was finishing early. His concern was I would feel cheated because I was not working out for the full 60 minutes. I told him I wasn't interested in the amount of time I worked out, but in the results I was getting, looking and feeling better, and hopefully extending my life a bit. If I was getting those results, then it didn't matter to me whether I was working out for 30 minutes or 60 minutes. And in fact, I liked that I was spending less time to get the same results. Hi, I'm Paul Glover, the No BS Post Pandemic Leadership Coach. And I have a question for you. Isn't this the way we should feel about getting work done in the work environment? The post pandemic term for workplace. Shouldn't we be more interested in the results rather than the amount of time it takes to get those results? But how many employers and managers really have the attitude that if team members meet the established expectations and get the desired results, they shouldn't care about the amount of time the team members work? Unfortunately, the answer is very few organizations and even fewer managers have made the transition from the industrial economy mindset that the time spent doing the work is as important as the results achieved. This time centric mindset continues to dominate organizational thinking because employers are continuing to pay team members for the time they spend working, either when the work is required to be done on site, another outmoded industrial age concept when 40% of all work can be done remotely, or doing the work remotely rather than paying for the results of the work being done. And as long as employers continue to connect money to time spent in the work process and not connect money to the outcome of the work process, they will not get the superior results they are seeking from engaged team members who have no compelling reason to finish one project and move on to the next project when they're paid by the minute or the hour. This is not a good formula for increasing organizational productivity, effectiveness, and efficiency. If this is really the results that employers are concerned with, there is no reason to continue to be aggravated when a team member is late or takes an extra break during the workday. Or it doesn't matter where they do the work as long as they are producing the required results. With this post pandemic results oriented mindset, team leaders can actually spend their time generating profits for the company instead of acting like the time police to ensure team members spend every possible minute working. An impossible task to begin with, and certainly not the way to develop the relationships necessary to engage post pandemic team members and ensure they care about the job and are not just doing the job. So rather than pay team members the industrial age way by the hour or the week or the month, employers need to begin paying team members the post pandemic way for the results they generate instead. And if an employer can't figure out how to do that, they are having too much fun being the time police. And finally, because terminology matters, rather than calling those people in charge of employees managers, employers need to rename them team leaders. Why? Because the only team members who want to be managed are the working dead. And if the person in charge of a team can't do anything but manage, they need to be replaced by someone who can coach and lead the team. Thank you for watching. If you want to know more about connecting money, compensation to time, please contact me at paul@paulglovercoaching.com.